they saw Jewish people crying. They call it Wailing Wall. Okay? We call it the western wall of the Temple Mount. Okay, what else? Look at me. At least the darts, the beaming is. If that's the height of the wall, you are not praying at the right level. You are praying here. The same height that you see at the praying section, go down on the ground. What do we do now? Look at me. That's a valley, by the way. The Teropeon Valley, I forgot on my map, it's filled in. What do we do now? We are taking down all of this to come to the original level. And there is one place we did come to the original level. To the original level of the Jewish people on those days. Meantime, because I see that you are such nice listeners, look, this red one you see is the praying section of the well. The temple is here. There's nothing to do with it. Look, the western wall, half a cake. South wall exists. How is it? 50%. Yes, only that wall doesn't exist. Danny, is what the Muslims call it today. So when I take you to the Muslims, you see the first tower, second tower, third tower. These you don't see now, you have to be underground. So all that's the western wall of the Temple Mount. Look where the Jewish people pray. They are not even praying. No, at the right level. Look at this. So if there's one place, seriously, today I try to be Wailing Wall, not at the praying section. Why? This is the red one. The most brilliant man ever been in this country. American Christian by the name of Robert. Walking here. This was the center. And he saw the beginning of an arch. He went 13 meters, 26, and he found the other end. He just found it. So from now on, we call it Robinson's Arch. After the 6th wall, we dug down here, and you could walk here. You see people walk, sharp. Why here you could cry more than the praying section? Because all of that bridge and all of those walls on the ground. People say you choose making it up. If you saw a burned house, private, now you see the burned Temple Mount. And then, I want to take you here, breathe. Then a little break here. Then I'll show you this gate and this gate. I'll talk about this gate. But remember, all of these covers, you don't see it unless you're going to be looking. Then, ask me questions. Right. Because 2,000 years ago, no one cared for those walls. You care what's in the mountain itself.
So putting a fish in there?
In the mountain. That comes later. It's a castle. It's only 500 years old, okay? Okay. Listen, let's talk 2,000 years ago. Herod built this one, remember? Look. I'm not talking about the small one. I'm talking about this one here and here. Okay? This didn't build this older. So what's the big deal about it? Let me tell you. 2,000 years ago, no one would notice this wall. Why? Look at me now. This is the temple. What's on it today? The golden dome I showed you. The Jewish people say, first of all, 2,000 years ago, you cannot go around the Jewish. You cannot draw it. You see it another wall? Going in. Who could go around it? Every person in the world. Jews and Goy, men and women. Who could go behind that wall? Only Jewish people. How do I know?
Adesso qua.
How do I know? New Testament say that. I don't want to tell you this story. No. How do I know? We found two in Scripture. Now Jews are not allowed to go here. Only Jews can go here. Then look, another fence. See that fence? Jewish women last stop here by that door. Should there be exception? So that we call it a Jewish women's section. Going behind many altars outside of the temple, sacrificing altar never in the temple. Who could go here? Only Martin and what?
Priest.
And his son. Only Kohen. I'm called Israelites. I can go in a sacrifice. Now, Jewish woman is an exception. One holiday, but that is very individual. I'll give you everything. Erica would go here to the altar 3 times in her life, I think. My wife, twice. My mother, 9 times. Guess what? Not a question of age. When does a Jewish woman is allowed? She has to go. What?
Children.
Exactly. When you bring children, you are allowed to come.
How many children?
I have only 2. My wife didn't want to marry me for 10 years. I was chasing her. So I have only 2. My mother, 9 times. Erica, you have 3. Okay? So 3.
That means like one more trip.
Going to the temple itself, only Marky and Peter. Really? Not all the time, but there's a lot. And now I need your help. I forgot you have to remind. Going to the very last place, only one man is allowed. Once a year to one place. Who is the man, on what day, and to where? Well, the idea. Listen, if Cohen can go in, going to the very last place in the temple, what do you call it? The chief of the Cohen.
Priest. Not the priest?
The high Kohen. The high Kohen. Now maybe the kids will answer my question. You don't. What is the holiest Jewish day in the whole year? Yom Kippur. You are not a Jew. To where is allowed in? He is allowed to go to the rock where is the Holy of Holies, where Jews believe that's Shekinah, that's the dormitory of God. So please notice, I sum up. The further on you go, the less people could come in. There's a degree of holiness. Court of the Goyim, court of the Jews, of the women, court of the men, what they call the high. Now do me a favor. That's the last thing I want you to know. Remember at the end of the tour when I got you. The holiest place for all Jewish people, not this wall surrounding. The holiest place is here, the Holy of Holies, where now they go the novice. And none of you is here as a high priest. Any of you is a high priest here? Let me know. No. So what do we Jews say after 70 years? Do not dare going there. Going there is sacrilegious. The thing I exaggerate if you take Hasidic Jew, say I put a gun in your head. If you don't come with me to the Golden Dome, I shoot you. Guess what? Shooting you will not go. Say that's the closest place I could go to without having sacrilege. So now to your worries about it. Listen, you don't get me wrong. The Wailing Wall now for me is the highest peak that you could go to. This is my Israelism, my Judaism, my identification. It's a mini temple with God. Someone told me I like it, not a religious guy, says the Wailing Wall is only a similar. We call it similar. Mother feed a baby with a chair. Left the ear, the Wailing Wall is only the similar. But if you speak to the Orthodox Jew, I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. Tonight, even though I made confirmation for your dinner, you don't go to dinner tonight. You know why? Mashiach is coming tonight, and we are going back to the temple, and you just forget it. So the last 500 years, the conscience is here. My excitement of the Wailing Wall on this side. My excitement on the southern wall. Why on the southern wall? Because that's definitely a wall also from Herod's time. And from there, you make Aliyah. Look. You see those staircases? Still exist. By the way, when I guide my Christian, the most important, if I could show them something to pinpoint Jesus' walk, And I promised them he made the aliyah this way. What does aliyah mean? I forgot. Return, what else? Literally, to go up. So when you go to read the Torah, you go up to the sky.
So when they say that when
But the real aliyah come from here, and we still found it. So Neil Armstrong, I end up with it. Neil Armstrong was very devoted Christian. My colleague took him here and explained that that's the way Jesus go up and down. Because it's mentioned 16 times in the movie. And he said those steps get excited him more than the first step on the movie. So I want you to be aware not only the Western wall, the Southern and so on, but this is just more, I would say, available to you. By the way, if you ask Orthodox, why not the other wall? By the way, my first cousin, ultra Orthodox, but normal one, because they are separated, by the way, and the whole world, the whole PhD, the whole, and very religious. And they don't know the South wall exists and the East wall exists. So when I ask the Orthodox why this wall, they say something right, but I don't go for it. Look, the Western wall is holier to the holy than the Eastern wall. But that's not the reason. The reason it's practical more here, these walls are dangerous out of the city. That's the reason. So let's go now down in the sun. I'll point it out for you. I didn't of course finish.